Well, welcome back, y'all. Episode 15, Building the Movement and Open Mic Invitation, y'all. So, welcome back to Hollywood, Texas Radio. This is episode 15. And today we're going to keep it raw and real. There's no guests in the studio, just me and you, because this episode for me is very special. I've decided to open up the doors of future guests, right? If you're an entrepreneur, you're a hustler, somebody with a story that inspires you to be part of the Hollywood, Texas Radio, reach out and let's make it happen, okay? Cool. Today's episode, basically, man, it's gonna be pretty raw, cut and dry. But today's episode is about building movement and keeping the grind alive while you're preparing for the next wave. So a lot of times, we get into weird spots because um, we like to prepare, like to think that we're doing a whole lot, like to think that um, we're just, everything's great and this and that. But sometimes we get to a point where we're spinning our wheels in the mud. Um, you know, Want to kind of touch on that a little bit and really help you understand that what you're doing and what you can do is really getting somewhere. So that way you're not just like I said, kind of spinning your wheels in the mud. Um, the power of showing up consistently, right? Man, well, I know we talk about this a lot. Being consistent and being present and always being there, always having your face in the middle of things, you know, being the person that people can rely on. Put my phone on sleep real quick. Do not disturb for just a second. But being that person that everybody can rely on and being disciplined enough to be focused and going forward and actually making a difference is a big thing, right? And we talked about it before. It takes planting roots to make that happen. It takes due diligence, really being ahead of the game to make that happen, um, and being consistent is pretty much the number one thing for that. Even if you're not doing the greatest, even if you're not, you're overthinking whatever it is you may have going on, you're making an effort, you're learning, you're steady advancing, you're concentrating and focusing on making a difference for other people. You're staying consistent with that same positive notion, that same positive vision, and that makes a huge difference. And it shows it's a form of showing power. I mean, to a certain extent, because it shows that you have the never quit mentality. You're unbreakable, and like when you do that week after week after week, or like for instance, my case, um, I put the show together for everybody, and I stay consistent on making it a weekly thing. Some weeks I get to the end of the week and I'm like, man, I don't know. But then it's like, you know what? The amount of people that this has reached and been able to help me impact with is phenomenal. So why stop now? Why not just keep going, making my craft better and better, better? This week I did a little bit of testing with with a different microphone setup instead of the AirPods, and it came out pretty clear. So you know, impact for me on staying consistent has helped me gain more trust. It's also helped me grow as a person. It's helped me put this out and grow as a business person. Uh, it's helped me step outside my shell. It's helped me challenge myself. I made 3 websites so far. I'm working on my 4th. Um, the 4th one is going to complement the other 3, and then I'm going to build from there. So the more I stay consistent with learning this process and learning new stuff, the more I'll be able to put myself in further and further ahead of business. Um, and with that, I've noticed that I'm up ahead of enough now to a point where people are starting to reach out and ask me to help them as well. So Got some people that are, like I said, doing the TikTok thing, growing their channel, growing their Instagram channels, getting more calls and more sales, closing more deals, and yeah, everybody's able to eat more. So, but as expensive as groceries are nowadays, boy. um, excuse me. But the more you stay consistent, the more you'll grow trust, and the more people will understand that you're you've got their back. So on my end, I'm opening up the channel, I guess you say. I'm opening up my calling even more, and I'm calling out for local entrepreneurs, uh, local artists, people that are mentors, business owners, and I want them to come in. I want them to explain, where they are in life now, what it took to get there, and um, where they want to go as well. Because a lot of times we get to a certain point, we get comfortable, and then we can't generate and think of the next level or the next step or whatever. So I want some high energy people. I want some grounded people. I want some people that are really wanting to make a difference, that have already made differences, have already made big impacts. Helpful people. I'm big on reach one, teach one, and if I can help somebody help that wants to help themselves, I'm all in on it. You I really want to make sure that people understand. For me, this is already something that's outside my realm, outside my spectrum. I'm cool with it. It's been going really good. I bring a lot of energy to this. It takes me a lot, some time to get this together. Um, the confidence that it's taking me to put this out there for everybody. Like I said, I've lost some weight, but I'm not where I want to be. And I finally, young Jeff, finally got a haircut. I started to look like somebody. um, but no, man, like this has been an eye opener for me, and it's helped my business a lot. It's also, like I said, helped me understand that from a business aspect and standpoint, I'm not doing as bad as I sometimes think. Sometimes I'm like, man, I wish I, whatever. But uh, I have to realize and rewind it back to stuff that I've said myself, and be thankful that I am where I am, even without being where I want to be. So I'm so appreciative that the people that have done business with me, that are doing business with me, that call me to do business with me, and give me shots at bids. They give me shots at, designing shirts for them. They give me shots at, getting pre-approved to buy a house. I got, people looking for rental property. For me, it's so appreciative because, then again, like, y'all are looking out, y'all are reaching out to me, and it makes me feel proud that I'm able to reach out and help, and really change people's lives, and that's what I want to see from the business people and the artistic people that come on. Like, my buddy, my mentor Mahim, he's in Dallas. He's high energy guy. And he's a really really opportunity driven person, but he also knows how to reel you in and get you grounded and keep you focused on things. Because me, oh man, I can do this, I can do that, and then I don't wind up doing anything. The people like that are focusing on helping you get where you need to be are the ones that I want to keep inviting into this. I've got some guys that are wanting to do the podcast stuff, and I'm like, bro, come on with it. Like, I want to plug them in and get them on a couple episodes, and I'm gonna keep doing my Wednesday thing, and I'll do probably business and guests, friends and family, whatever, on Fridays, and kind of keep pumping this up some. I've got invited to do some food reviews, some car reviews. You know, um, that's gonna kind of open up an avenue for me. I've got the car group on Facebook that's got a bunch of people in it, so let's see what happens. Let's take it where, take it as high as we can get it to go. Story wise, a lot of us weren't spoon fed people. A lot of us had to figure it out on our own. And I want to know more and more about what it takes to make it, in Waco, Texas, I guess. That small town millionaire mentality has been my mentality since I was a little kid. Oh man, I want a Lamborghini, I want a Corvette, I want to be able to do whatever I want to is whenever I get ready. And fortunately, I've been blessed to getting with the right people and learning the right things to start that journey. And it's going to be pretty exciting. It's already been really exciting, and I want to be able to share that with other people. So stay tuned on that. That's coming. Some trainings coming. Some programs, like a lot of stuff is coming to for me to be able to really reach out and help other people get where they want to be financially, because that's a big thing. I mean, that's one of the biggest things that people have struggles with. And I mean, I'm learning it and I'm figuring it out, and it's been going pretty doggone good, and it's repeatable. Um, yeah, I mean, stepping outside the box. I know a lot of people are like, oh, wait, work for yourself, be self-employed. But at the end of the day, I mean, if you're working 9 to 5 and you get fired, they're gonna hire somebody to replace you the next day. I've been in that spot plenty of times. Um, and that's the company's decision. I can't control anybody except myself. So I've taken it on my own to start the websites, to start the marketing programs, learn real estate trends, and uh, get my real estate license. Learn how construction is the process goes. Learn the codes, city codes, building codes, and soaking up information left and right on a daily basis. I mean, the day the day you die is the day you stop learning, kind of thing. And you got to learn to earn. So yeah, I want to learn everything that I can about everything that I can while I'm still here. I'm still breathing for a reason. I think a lot of people like don't understand the grind that it takes to get to that. But once they start on that and they get a taste of it, they really want to start eating. And the coolest thing about it is progress is progress. I've got the websites doing their thing. AM Praying, Hunt for Health, Texas, the gym here, Subcuz Clothing. That one is I'll open up the door to some local music artists. They have a open mic night at the Tea House, I think, on Tuesdays, and at Southpaw Inc. right back here on Wednesdays. So I've been hitting them up and let them know, hey man, I, as somebody who's been, in the music industry a little bit and like played around with uh, DJing and stuff, like I know what it takes to get move up levels in that game. So sometimes it just takes a little bit of a hand, a little bit of help, and I want to be able to, help some people. So any local music artists, hit me up. Let me know what you got going on. Let me check out your designs and stuff, or even if I need to help you design some stuff, I'm all in on it. Got a team of people that help me design. My cousin, and then of course some AI assistants, stuff like that. And then I get ideas from a lot of other people on all these shirts, and people start to pick it up. The name's starting to pick up. AM Praying is doing his thing. I'm working on a brand new system that I'm learning. I learned it a couple years ago, but I never did get to dive into it. And now I'm back at it. So AM Praying is going to be able to provide scriptures and stuff in the morning for people, and for them to be able to provide back, put on a prayer list or whatnot. Um, Subcuz Clothing is going to have mailers, text message, and email marketing. Text message on the AM Praying. Most modern machines is going to get built out. There's a lot of things that I've had in the pipeline, and I just hadn't had the systems to do it with. Now I've got the systems, I've got the drive, I've got the means, I've got the team behind me. I'd love for somebody that wants to come join the team. Come on, like I'm all in on it. I'm down to have that conversation. Like I said last week, I was thinking about it. Yeah, open it up now. Doors open. I'm starting to see the light. I've seen the light, but man, I want to really amp it up, and I got nothing stopping me from amping it up. I get hit on the head daily basis with stuff that would cripple other people, I guess you say. And at the end of the day, I just got to keep on moving and figuring it out. On the financial end, I feel like people are really going to resonate with uh, some of the things that I'm learning because they're able to work from wherever they are. That laptop lifestyle is going to be I mean, for some people, that's a big thing. Me, I'm all in on it. I want to have a cell phone, a backpack, a laptop, and my friends around me, and we're able to go and, do whatever we want and kind of hang out. We're able to have fun. We're able to really, just do our thing. Soon. I'm making paces. I'm making paces. It's going. It's gonna be fun. Um, so like some of the stuff that inspires me, my kids are going to school online now, so we'll be able to do the same thing, laptop lifestyle, go check out cool places, go visit, take all the friends and family somewhere and maybe on a cruise or something and have it as a tax write-off. Be cool. It's all in. It'd be cool, and I'm all in. I mean, that's what I meant to say. Uh, the thing with all this, um, it's been fun. It's been really fun, and that's what I told myself a long time ago. Like, I want to start having fun in life. I want to just uh, figure it out along the way and kind of jump off the building and build the plane on the way down. The most surprising thing that's got me with all this is I'm starting to realize that even though I tell myself sometimes should have done, should have done, should have done, I can't go back and fix any should have dones. I can go forward with what we got to do. And if I'm willing to make myself vulnerable and take on the responsibilities that I am, I feel like I'm ready for it. God's prepared me, made me as strong as He has to be in the spot that I'm in, and really actually, like I said, help out other people. And I mean, I'm having to balance, work time, kid time, family time myself, and then investing in the vision, which has been really, really cool. Cause like when I sit down and I invest in the vision and I focus on developing out what I've got going on, it doesn't come it doesn't seem like it's unnatural. It seems like everything's flowing nice and really making sense. And I'm cool with that. It's been a blessing all the way around because that mental clarity for me and knowing that God's got me and I'm staying grounded and building a big building out my dreams that I've had since I was a little kid, having several businesses that my friends can help me run and I get to hang out with them all day long and my family can help, do certain things. Uh Man, it's fun. It's gonna be fun. It's already been fun. And as it picks up and the ball keeps rolling, that's one of my biggest things I want to keep in the focus is faith and fun and friendship, fellowship. Really just keeping it grounded and making sure people understand that I'm not doing this just for myself. I'm doing this for my kid, to see this later on and be encouraged. I'm doing this for the people that have been through a whole lot of things in their life and are still going forward. Their hashtag unbreakable, like I claim. um, and I mean, we've been so far. I get it that every now and then we do we break down and just like muscles, you got to break your muscles down to build them up bigger and bigger and become stronger. You have to be broken down. So, and it's okay to be broken down. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It kind of is what it is. It's kind of part of the lifestyle thing. I've been blessed that the stuff that I've been through has been a lesson. It's a blessing or a lesson, and a lot of it's been a blessing. Some a majority of all my life's been a lesson, and I'm still breathing for a reason. So, give me a chance to figure this out. You know, this week has been interesting. One of my little daily driver, my little gas saver car died on me, but I've been blessed to have a friend of mine that's helping me figure that out on the transportation end. Still got motorcycles so I can ride, but I've got to be calculated, and I've got a couple of vehicles down right now. But I mean, if I know how to fix them, they'd be fixed already, right? But I'm not, oh, woe is me, I'm sad, you know. No, I'm steady going, we're steady figuring it out. We're blessed that, you know, we're able to get where we need to be and do what we gotta do. And we still got, you know, one couple of closings pending. I got about 7 bids out. Uh, I'm working on building, like I said, the GHL thing, which a lot of people are gonna be like, "Wait, what?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, it'll help me streamline everything that I've got." Um, and once I get that lined out next week for myself, I'll be able to offer it as another service through Connect Syntex, one of our businesses. Right now, we're doing signs and um, we're doing business cards. We do some flyers, you know, stuff like that for people. We're doing SEO, PPC, pay per click deal, and setting up, like I said, some funnels and setting up some sales stuff, setting up a bunch of AI stuff, and really making sure we're ahead of the curve on the technology end and forefront of marketing. I mean, just shoot it straight. I want to be in the front of everything when it comes down to it. Because if I got to present this as a service, once I know how it works and I've learned it and I'm caught up to speed and I'm running on all 8, then I can present it as a service. So give me about a week's time. Next week we'll be talking a whole lot different. And I've only been after it solid about 3 or 4 days now at this point. So yeah, let's go. Like, kind of, you know, winding down, but for this channel in particular, Hollywood Texas Radio, you know, I want to get some guests on here talking about entrepreneurship. I got some guests that have hit me up about the comedy stuff, and I'm all in on it. I just want to keep on expanding, and I want everything, like I said, to flow naturally and have fun. You know, I'm breaking these videos down to YouTube Shorts already. I'm breaking them down to TikToks. Uh, so if y'all aren't following, check out hollywoodtx.com. Um, and Hollywood TX 254 on TikTok, Hollywood TX on Snapchat, and Snapchat gets to eat first. Yeah, it all goes there first, and then it goes, you know, everywhere else from there. And yeah, it's been cool. Heck of a following. I mean, subs are going up every week. You know, I appreciate y'all clicking like and subscribing. The people that are taking the time out to watch, the views are increasing. I see it all the time, and it's phenomenal and it's appreciated. Eventually, I'm open up to having a merch store for Hollywood, you know, TX merch with a bunch of Leo gear on there because I'm a Leo. And yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have some artwork done. I have some designs. I just, so for me, it's a big support thing. It's like I said, it's greatly appreciated. You know, I'm gonna have. I want to open up. I want to, you know, in the comments, y'all let me know what guests y'all want to see. You know, I'll talk to a couple different barbecue restaurant owners. Talk to some bar owners. You know, I want to have some service guys on here, some veterans. You know, show people that we understand and we appreciate what they've done. You know, I just want to open up the door because for me, this was a step outside the box. It's it may be the same for other people, and they may come in and naturally just kill it. But I want to make sure that everybody that comes along is, you know, positive. They understand that the people that we've been talking to and the people, the audience has been resonating with my story and what I've been through, and the fact that I've got my tail whooped 9 ways a Sunday, and I keep going and I keep pushing and I keep building new websites and I keep coming up with new business stuff. And now I'm opening up the business stuff to teaching other people. You know, I want everybody to understand that just because something's right here in front of you does not mean that's exactly what it is, exactly what it has to be. You can do anything you put your mind to. You can do everything you put your mind to. You know, this right here for me was a big thing, like I said, and you know, having the websites built out, you know, the online money coming in from that, you know, the fact that I'm able to give back with the website money that's been coming in and actually helping other people has been a huge thing for me. So as I go along and as I progress, I'll never stop helping anybody that wants to help themselves. So any kid that's in the cancer fight is wanting to win and wanting to help themselves. They're wanting to figure it out. They're wanting to still be here. So as the ampraying.com sales go up and up, there'll be more and more opportunity that I'm able to give back to the kids in that situation. I've got a friend of mine that hit me up a while back. He's wanting to order like 10 or 20, blankets for him. And I was like, all right, dude, I'll give you, I'll log in. We'll figure out what a sample price. No, I just want to sew into the website and sew into what you got going on, and I'll pay retail for everything. And I'm like, man, that's cool, dude. Like, that's cool, because for me now, I'm in a spot to challenge myself to maximize the income from that and make sure I can provide even more blankets or clothes or hoodies or whatever to help out the kids in the hospital. I'm all in on it. So I just really, really, really have to tell you guys, thank you, for being here. Thank you for being tuned in as long as you have, 15 episodes in. I mean, when I'm at 150, what's up? Let's go. Let's get to it. When I'm at 500, let's go. Hey, I remember the first video, I remember inside the cloud room and just kind of rambling. And now, have this thing polished out and really have helped and impacted a lot of people along the way. So, shout out to everybody that's in on it now. Shout out to all my watchers every week. Thank y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And episode 16 coming next week. Like I said, we're gonna break off and do some business stuff, entrepreneurship stuff. And if y'all got somebody that y'all want to see on here, tell them to message me, DM me. Y'all know my cell phone number, 254-744-9252. Just hit me up. Let me know. I'm in on visiting with them. If you got somebody that needs some construction work done, do free quotes. We do roofing, remodeling. If you got somebody that, is looking to buy a house, we got credit repair, mortgage lenders. And, being a realtor, I've got access to the MLS and some houses, and I've got an assistant that'll help you take care of that. I've got really good crew of roofers, good crew of flooring guys, painters. Got a really good barber now back on staff. So I won't be capped up and hiding. I did get a real nice hat the other day, supporting, Car Events Texas, Ricky McGrath. He supports the channel. He's subscribed, and he's in the Most Modern Machines group as well on Facebook. So yeah, like a lot of people, a lot of support. For the gym and the headquarters, we'll probably do a grand opening soon. I don't know when, but do a grand opening. We'll have a car show. More than likely, we'll have some food trucks. I know everybody says you need a healthy food trucks. Man, when I get on the health and fitness kick and have a channel for that, we will talk about that. You need to eat real food. Throw all that plastic crap and then processed junk out the window, right? Start with that, and then we'll talk later. Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna be coming harder, making more and more videos, more and more content. I'm gonna get better at this. A lot of people say I'm pretty doggone good at it now. They like my voice. They say I got $1 million smile. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank y'all. Yeah, tune in next week. Hopefully, we may have another guest, or we may have a guest or not. I don't know. We'll see. The invite's there though. And yeah, we just open the doors and, kind of build it. If you build it, they will come type of thing. So we're going to keep pushing and doing what we do. So thank y'all so much. Peace out.